Bended knee is no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup by our side.
Since I was a small child, I've been obsessed with dinosaurs. My mom gave me a coloring book. It had some Stegosauruses, some T-Rex, some Mastodons, some Pleopterodons. They're all the same, but they're not, actually no, they're not all the same. They're so majestic in their own way. Basically, my favorite was a T-Rex. Some of them with the little horns especially, because that's awesome. But really, a T-Rex got me. I mean, I've always wanted to envision one, be myself. And I think I'm more of a T-Rex. I can make a that kind of thing, you know, like with dinosaurs. And so one day I planned to build a time machine, you know, so that way that I could go back in time and be one with the dinosaurs, you know. Except not the little raptors. Those things are just pains. You know, they'll bite at your feet until you fall, and then, ugh, I hate raptors, especially the tiny ones. But yeah, other dinosaurs are great. Especially the ones in the water with the fins and the long necks. Like a brontosaurus, but with fins. That's awesome. You know, I like to just be like dinosaurs sometimes.
Very good. Yeah.
T-Rex.
Yeah, you try to eat this.
I don't know, that doesn't look great.
Yeah, come on. Let me give you some fruit soap, man, for Mother's Day.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh,
I don't have my dino wallet with me right now.
She has it.
Have a good day. Ever since I was a small boy, I've just always worn this costume, and it just made me feel so secure about myself. Because I mean, nothing can harm a T-Rex. You know, we got tough skin, sharp teeth, tiny arms, but that's okay. And so, you know, you don't still mess with a T-Rex. You know, they call me T-Dog, but I'm actually a T-Rex. I don't know why, but you just feel safe in it. I mean, it's a really good thing. I don't like taking it off. It's just wrong to take it off. It feels like, I mean, because then I don't feel safe, and if I take it off, I'm vulnerable, so that's why I always leave it on, you know.
When I first found out about the costume, it was a bit of a shock, but I got over it, you know, work with it, and you know, it's what you do in a relationship. You have to go through those things together, the good and the bad, all that different stuff. I mean, he wears it in public all the time. It's kind of ridiculous, you know, I gotta hold his hand. It gets embarrassing, but you live with it, you live and you learn, but I'm hoping maybe eventually we'll break him out of the habit, but we'll see.
Wow, yo, you're boss.
So I'm really hoping that we can end this whole dinosaur fetish, like, just once and for all. And the stages that I'm planning, hope to take him through, take Jason through, is like gradual steps, like things like helping him find new hobbies, things like that. Instead of him going on the internet and researching dinosaur facts all the time, he can do something else on the computer, like maybe look up different kinds of facts, I don't know, something, or watch different TV shows, or do activities, like more activities with me. Instead of his fossil hunts that he goes on by himself, he could play tennis with me or something like that. So just little key lifestyle changes, a little bit at a time, and then eventually we want to break him out of the costume. That will be the final step, and it will be the toughest.
Yeah, I must say, it stresses the relationship sometimes. I mean, she wants to go out to nice places, of course, but I just don't want to leave this. I mean, yeah, I'll put a suit and tux over it, the costume, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. She does not like it. She loves me and all, but she wants the dinosaur costume gone. You know, it's hard. 'Cause I mean, I just feel safe in it. I don't think I could bear losing it. Because if I lose that, that's not only losing my security, but it's losing a part of me. that's just hard to cope with.
I need to make a positive change in my life. This costume is overbearing and it just inhibits a lot of my goals, I guess. I mean, I want to make some career choices and people won't take you seriously with this costume. It's just, I don't want to take it off. It's hard to get past this obsession because it feels like it keeps me safe. Nothing can harm me in this dinosaur costume because I'm a T-Rex. You don't mess with a T-Rex. But you also don't mess with a man with a nice job either. That's it. I mean, yeah, I really want to get this costume off, but I can't. Well, Christine got me on a new hobby. It's fragrance collecting, which I can't say isn't all that bad. I mean, look at all these. They smell really good. Well, this is my favorite. It's a good one. So that's first, then Carly, because I can do this. It's like a little wheel. Yeah. I mean, it's a good fragrance. They're all good fragrances. And it helps keep my mind off other things. So, I mean, I don't mind collecting them.
The new lifestyle changes have been working out good so far. We got him in a new hobby. He's doing his fragrance collecting now. It's interesting, you know, there's lots of new smells around the house, you know. It's alright, it's a lot better than the dinosaur stuff. I'm glad he's, he's going on to something else. His mind is not all on the dinosaurs and his T-Rexes and brontosauruses. I'm glad it's not on that. He's doing a lot more things with me. It's definitely helping the relationship a lot better than it did before. You know, sometimes his dinosaur hobbies put strain on the relationship, but now these new things that he's doing is a lot better. You know, he's taking more walks outside instead of sitting inside and watching dinosaur television. So I'm really happy that he's moving along really well. I had to hide his costume because I knew if I didn't, we would never reach the final stage of this thing. I know he would not have the strength to put it away himself, so I knew I did have to hide it. It's a big step, but we'll definitely see whether or not he can get through it. But, well, now he has to go through it since we don't have the costume. He doesn't have a choice, so hopefully he doesn't get too mad at me.
She took my costume. I knew she took it, but where is it? I want my costume back. She put it somewhere. I don't like this. I need my costume. I don't feel safe, not even in my own home. I really want it back. I really want it back. I need it. I need it. It's tough. I mean, I got over not having the costume, and it's a positive step. It is, but it's gonna be tough. It really is. I'm gonna have to start adapting back without it. That's gonna be tough because a 150-pound human will never be as tough as like a 2-ton T-Rex killing machine. Razor sharp teeth and massive jaw, but I'll be able to live, breathe, and move on. Christine will always be there for me, and that's a positive thing, and I'm glad.
I am really happy, just elated that he's finally broken through. Hiding the costume was a great idea. He's not wearing it in public anymore now. I don't have to worry about that. He's past that. He's still got a little things, dinosaur things he still likes to do, which I understand. It's a passion of his. But I'm glad it's a lot better. I'm so happy that Jason has a whole new life now. And I know it will be tough for him to continue to work through his addiction for the most part, but I'll be there to help him along the way. But I'm really glad for him.